Welcome back to Quicke Plays.
And not Victorian London anymore. We're in the future now.
Yeah, I traveled back to the. Oh, God damn it!
You almost did it.
No, I caught myself. It's okay. No more Back to the Future jokes.
Good times.
I'm gonna have to see. I'm gonna keep walking into them.
Yeah, probably.
I used to be the one that did this to the other guys.
Your throne has been usurped.
I once was the. Or no, you once were the student. Now you are the master.
Yeah, just like how the Sith always kill the Master Sith.
Yeah.
That's a thing, right? The rule of two.
Oh.
The apprentice always kills the master, and then decides that taking on an apprentice is just a swell idea.
I think there's a reason that they take on the apprentice, even though they know the apprentice will eventually kill them, and I forget what it is.
I'm assuming plot convenience.
I'm guessing it's mostly plot convenience, but like most things in Star Wars, plot convenience eventually gets explained somehow. Oh god, I got stuck on something. Oh god, they're shooting at me.
I thought that shield generator was going down.
It did.
Or no, they were protecting the final generator, so you have to go find one more generator.
Yes. But I forget... where?
Can you go further to the right?
No, I believe that's the edge of the map.
You sure?
I'm pretty sure. There's a door that opens somewhere, and I can't remember.
Oh, so you're saying we should have been paying attention.
Probably. I've been pretty bad about paying attention this time around.
Yeah, I've noticed.
Shut up.
Wouldn't getting around be easier if you were in some sort of scientific flying machine?
The Doctor runs a lot, doesn't he? So it's okay.
Yeah. Sure.
I like that it silences all the other game audio to play the Doctor Who theme.
So that's a roadblock. You can't fly over the roadblock. That'd be silly.
Yes. That would be ridiculous.
And
none of the light posts break. I really should have been paying attention. I know it's... So would you stop getting stuck on the tree?
It's a big bulky box. Cut it some slack.
I feel like it's around here somewhere.
Just kill the telephone booth. That'll be fine.
I had to take my anger out on the telephone booth. Maybe I have to travel
Back to 2015?
I think so.
That's the... Well, actually, would it be possible to look for more conspicuous lines telling you where to put things?
It would be, but there's no conspicuous lines.
There's a Dalek ship.
Oh, I can bonk it.
I don't see anything else.
Where did it want me to... Oh, I really should have been paying attention. I'm just gonna shoot a bunch of missiles everywhere.
It doesn't look like you can aim those.
Sometimes they target. Most of the times they...
Most of the time, no. Yeah, I really don't remember the episode where the laser is fired out of the TARDIS.
Okay.
Oh, you had to destroy the last TARDIS. Not the last TARDIS, the last Dalek.
Yeah.
And now more came in.
Okay, now I need K9.
Oh, jeez. Oh, sorry, Tom Cruise.
Now I need K9. Oh, God. K9, help me.
Do you need Tom Cruise and K9?
No, I could just use K9 for this part.
Oh, he's so fast.
Yeah, he's a car.
He's not a car, he's a dog.
The same difference. He's got car-like qualities to him.
Now you have to fight the sentries.
Oh, no. I remember what I have to do here. Because the TARDIS can cloak itself.
Oh, it can.
So now it does that. And now I can just go like this and then hop out.
That's true. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, there's all the little, like, things you get. They all have fun little, like, abilities that...
That makes sense.
Yes.
Beautiful.
All the abilities are well written into their characters. They're, something, terrible characters ruin the show.
Something, blame Moffat.
Yeah, but, I mean, look at it this way. It's his last season. I think he's even less involved in the writing this season than he was the previous time.
I don't know. They have to do a lot of work to get back on track.
Well, I mean, then what is it? The next guy the next guy that's taken over is the guy that made Broadchurch.
Broadchurch.
And Broadchurch was good.
It's been making me want to watch Broadchurch to get an idea of what I'm in for.
And who knows, maybe if he brings a Broadchurch tone to it, we'll get some David Tennant, Peter Capaldi, multi-doctor stories.
That would be cool. I wish that was something that just happened a little more passively. What did you make, by the way?
It's like a bouncy thing.
A bounce pad?
Yeah. I'm supposed to bring it over here because it, like, turns off the thing, but...
Well, then push it.
I can't. You see those open spots there? I have to fix them with these conspicuous lines.
Oh, because they need to be flat pieces, but right now they're studded.
Yes.
You can't push them over the studs, because they'd get stuck, because they're made of Lego.
Yes. Yes, that's exactly the reason.
That's a very consistent logic.
Some consistent Lego logic?
Lego logic, yeah.
Some Legogic?
No, I don't know.
I tried.
Wait, why are the Daleks in 2015?
Because
that is a really nice-looking garbage can thing.
The Daleks are trying to destroy the Doctor, as they sometimes do.
Oh, it's I Am Foreman.
What was I Am Foreman from?
It was in the 50th, but it's also a reference to, I think, the very first episode. It's like the school.
Yeah. Because you...
I think you have to break the lock.
The 50th opens with him walking past the sign, right? The I Am Foreman sign?
Yeah. Because that was a reference to the school.
Yes.
That Barbara and Ian taught at.
Yes, which I believe is now the school. Was it Coal Hill?
I don't know if that's what they intended.
Because that's now the school that's on that Class spin-off.
Class spin-off?
They made a spin-off of Doctor Who starring teachers at that Coal Hill school because that's where Clara also went to work.
Oh, was that actually a thing?
Yeah, remember the season where she was working in the school and she met that guy that was kind of like a weirdo or whatever?
He was like gonna be maybe a companion.
Yeah, and then they just like...
And then they killed him.
And then they just offed him. Yeah, because I thought he was supposed to be like a secondary companion, but...
No, he just had to get really pissy a lot.
Yeah. Well, what was I going to say?
Yeah, I never got if they were trying to make us think that was the same school.
No, I think they like outright said that it was the same school. I don't know if they said it in the show itself, but I think like... What's the word? Like the
Hinted heavily?
Hinted heavily, and I think Moffat might have confirmed it. Now, I could be totally wrong, but I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be the same school.
Well, let's take a little aside here for some fun Doctor Who trivia.
Okay.
Back in the very first episode,
yes,
on November 23rd, 1963, this school, it opens, it's super weird, especially if you're used to modern Doctor Who, where it shows this student, and she's super, super bright, really smart, and the teachers are talking about her. They're like, yeah, she's really smart, but, just every once in a while, she's a little off, a little weird. So they decide the best course of action would be to follow her home from school.
Okay.
But then they're confused even more because they say, hold on, wait a minute. Why is her home a junkyard? So then, instead of just not following a young woman home from school, they decide to follow her into the junkyard.
Okay.
But then they can't find her, and then this old fart comes out. It's William Hartnell, who, spoiler alert, is the Doctor.
Oh.
And then he's like, no, there's no girl here. What are you talking about? But then she accidentally gives away that she's in the TARDIS, and they barge into the TARDIS. So the very first Doctor Who companions wanted nothing more than to not be companions. Literally, their whole purpose was, we want to leave and go back home.
Okay.
But in the early episodes, as in the first episodes, he couldn't always control the TARDIS, like, practically ever.
Okay.
Because as soon as they go in, like, he panics, the TARDIS panics, and like, oh, shoot, now we're in caveman times.
Okay.
And the whole episode is just, ooh, the invention of fire, wow, amazing. But then the second episode, which is actually the second episode arc, because it used to be every single week, so an episode would span 4 weeks.
Yes.
It'd be 4 half-hour episodes. And the second arc was the Dalek arc. That's what made the show so popular.
Was the Dalek arc? And that's, I'm assuming, why the Daleks are his main...
Yeah.
Okay, so what I need you to do with these puzzles, and this is a puzzle from the Lego movie game.
Okay.
You see how there's different colors?
Sure.
So the different colors.
You need a blue guy.
I need a green one right now.
A green one right now.
So put. You can move the doctor to the green one.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, this was a. I mean, the dimension thing wasn't there in the Lego movie game, but this is a puzzle for Benny, because it's supposed to kind of be like an '80s computer game or something.
Oh, Benny the Spaceman.
Yes.
Okay.
All right, now pop in the blue one.
Just any blue guy?
You can put the doctor on the blue one.
There is. Oh, the middle one?
Yeah.
Oh, I see. That's clever.
Yeah. So I mean, I mean, you're basically playing with a toy, but yeah. And then.
You mean like some kind of Lego creation?
No, Lego Dimension.
System malfunction.
Yeah.
System malfunction.
You didn't seem too thrilled with my Lego Dimension joke.
I don't know. It felt a little flat. Felt a little one-dimensional. On that note, we should probably not do more of this episode.
No. Oh, I guess I'm down here now. Let me just hop into the TARDIS.
And zoom off to the next episode of Quickie Plays.